Hey guys, welcome back to MFO. Appreciate you tuning in to another episode. Today I'm down here in the barn bait shop and we're getting to that cooler weather. I know I'm looking at it like I'm trying to squeeze every opportunity to go fishing. I'm trying to get as many of those times as I can while the weather is still good. But we're getting to the point where I know a lot of you guys are putting your boats away and you're getting that tackle and it's time to start going through and, putting new line on, checking out your rods, making, fixing anything that's going on. Well, one of those things just happens to be a really simple issue, and that is just if you've got some cork grips on your rods that are kind of dirty and stained just from all that grease on your hands and stuff, you can clean those up pretty easy. And I've got a way to do it where it's easy and you're not going to be using, I've seen so many YouTube videos that talk about using solvents to do it. And we're going to stay away from any kind of turpentines or solvents, anything like that. Stick around, guys. I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to clean the cork handles on your rods. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher, and we're just going to clean up some cork handles on our rods. Just, again, a quick, easy way to do it without using solvents. And what I found to be the best tool for this job is, Megan gets these. She uses these in the kitchen all the time. It's the Magic Eraser, the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. These things really do work for a lot of different applications. And all I do, I've got one of the Magic Erasers here that I stole from Megan out of the kitchen. And I'm just gonna, put some water. I've got a little container of water here. And all I'm gonna do is take that grip and I'm just gonna kind of, wipe that grip down using the Magic Eraser. Get my and this is kind of, it's a Magic Eraser is kind of like a Brillo pad, except it doesn't have the, the really harshness of a Brillo pad. But boy, I tell you what, this is it's not like I'm working hard here. And I just want to show it to you in comparison. Clean, look at the line. I mean, that was what I was just rubbing. I haven't gotten to that part yet. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do the rest of this. And you can just see that I'm not putting a ton of effort into this. I'm just kind of, going back and forth. And it really, like the name implies, it's erasing that dirt off of that cork, really without a whole lot of elbow grease going on at all. And then I'm just going to take a regular sponge and just kind of rinse it off. And then get a paper towel. Look at the difference. I mean, you just watch me do the whole thing, guys. It took me probably less than a minute to get that cork. There's the dirty, look at the difference. So you see that, That's dirt all. And now I'm just gonna, again, with my magic eraser. And guys, I've heard so many guys talk about using turpentine or, other kinds of solvents to clean the cork. And I just don't think that that's a good, a good way of doing it. It just doesn't, I don't think that there's a need to do it, and I don't know that that's not gonna weaken or damage your cork. But this is just soap and water, and it's just the right amount of abrasion that isn't too hard, but just enough to clean it off. And then I'm gonna rinse it. This is so good. Look at how this works. I am just super impressed with that. Look at that. That is quite a change. Quite a change. I'm looking at the clock on my video. The entire video here has been about 6.5 minutes, and the majority of that was me talking. Look how easy that was to clean those cork grips. So I highly recommend that you get some Mr. Clean magic erasers and just clean the cork grips on your rods. It makes them, pop, makes them look brand new. And, it's a night on a day when you can't be out fishing, but you're in your tackle room. It's a good task to get taken care of. Now, one of the things that I absolutely want you to watch for next week, you might have a cork handle that's got some gouges taken out of it, whether it's been hooks that have kind of, peeled it out, or maybe, whatever it is. And next week, I'm going to do an episode because I've got a few of those, and I'm actually going to repair those cork handles, clean them and then go, oh wait, I got to fix that one up. So I'm going to show you how to repair those. And that's kind of an interesting process as well. So stick around for that one coming up next week. Guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode. Please hit that subscribe button. Share this with Buddy if you'd like. And we appreciate you tuning in. We will see you again tomorrow for another episode of Mark Fisher Outdoors. Take care, everybody.